What's going on, YouTube? Hey, y'all. Welcome back to JoJo Speaks. We are here. I
Hello.
am queer. She is not.
Oh,
And we're going to get this thing rolling. Got some big topics coming up tonight. A couple things we want you guys to do before we get started. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Press that big red subscribe button. It is free and easy to do. Takes less than a second to mash that thing. So go ahead and mash it, y'all. We want to see some thumbs up for this video, a couple of comments. Let us know your thoughts on the topics we're discussing tonight. Also, be sure to press the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Last but not least, share JoJo Speaks with everybody that you know. Let everybody know JoJo Speaks is out here in these YouTube streets. Thank you for your hand gestures, Jennifer. That
I'm here for
definitely
you.
helped in my process. So the biggest thing that has happened today, Donald Trump has been found guilty on all 34 charges in his case in New York concerning his hush money to pay off Stormy Daniels, and regarding it as election funds or something of that nature. And so, to be honest, Jennifer, when I was hearing that the jury was asking a lot of questions, sending a lot of notes to the judge, asking him to reread the jury instructions, to get the notes from certain people's testimonies and things of that nature. So that caught me a little nervous because to me, it's an open and shut case. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
all the evidence that they were giving. All the testimony that was given, the evidence was there, and to me it was plain and simple. But you know what I'm saying? When you get into a jury, you have to be deliberate, and that's why they call them deliberations, because you have to be very deliberate in what you do, and you have to cross all your T's and dot all your I's, make sure everything is in place before you make that final decision, because you actually have someone's life in your hands, whether it's their entire life or some portion of their life. You have their life in your hands. But Donald Trump is officially a convicted felon. And what am I talking about? Mommy asked me a little bit earlier, can he still run for president if he's a convicted felon? And I said, I'm pretty sure he can. And I think that a lot of people would have been the main topics of discussion of him being taken out of the running if he were convicted. So yes, he can still run for president as a convicted felon. That's one of those rules that was never considered back in the way Constitution days, because they never thought that
they weren't thinking, honey,
would want to run for
not
president.
want to that we elect.
Okay, Jennifer, what were your thoughts when you heard the news that that Donald Trump had been found guilty on 34 charges, including felonies?
You know, the bulk of me wasn't surprised that it did come up guilty for all of them. But my problem is, I just hope not everybody is jumping in the air and doing the splits and back and, somersaults and things of that nature just yet, because we don't all necessarily know what that means. Because right now, to me, it feels like it means nothing. It's like, just like all of the indictments that he has on him. It's like it means nothing until we hear some kind of sentencing. What does he have to do because of these 34 felonies that he has committed? So I'm not about to hold my breath. I'm not about to purchase extra stuff for Juneteenth just yet.
Right. Although Joe Biden is planning a great celebration for Juneteenth.
That's what they are saying.
Shout out to Joe Biden for representing for the people. Hopefully his intentions are the best. I don't think he's just doing this just to get the Black vote, although he's well aware that the Black vote is extremely important for him to be able to win the 2024 election for president. But go ahead, proceed, Jennifer, what you were saying.
But everybody, with that, Jonathan, everybody knows and understands that the politics people, they all move with purpose.
Right.
So it's like, it's nice, but let's be real.
Let's be real. Okay. What's going on, Dustin?
Hey, Dustin. Dustin says, hi. Before Tyrone fusses at me, Jonathan did desire this background. Please don't fuss at me.
Yes, when I saw it, I said, "Oh, I like the leaves in the background. I like the serene, and also like the fact that it's black in the background. I don't see that too often on YouTube as well. So yeah, proceed."
Hello, Bianca. Bianca says,
Bianca.
happy. Oh, hold on, I felt myself getting the lazy tongue as I was about to say that word. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to JoJo Speaks. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe button as you enter the room. Now, let your hair hang down. Okay, let your hair down. Yeah. And kick off your shoes. We're about to have a good time, as per usual.
Yes,
Hey,
we
Bianca, thank you
is.
so much. Smiling with Erin D. Hello.
Hey, Erin.
She says, hi, everyone. Latoya says,
Hey,
hey, fam,
Latoya.
hey. Hey, Latoya. Let's see. I need water, apparently. I don't like how my voice is sounding. Okay, anyway. Latoya says, everyone come on in, hit that like button, share, subscribe button. Thank you, Latoya, for saying that. Kim, Miss Kim.
Hey, Miss Kim.
As soon as I said your name.
Yes.
Right, had to get that out the way. She says, hey, everybody, happy pre-Friday. And believe me,
You said that, Miss Kim. It is pre-Friday, okay?
Friday
it's on the way.
is my day, honey. Yes, we are. We might as well be here because after this is a done data. Okay. Right. Smaller with Aaron D says hello to Bianca. Everybody is greeting everybody, which is awesome. Thank you guys for being so nice and sweet in the chat. Miss Kim says he's guilty and deserve all 34 charges.
Okay.
I agree.
They got it right.
Latoya says, hey, Kane Booski and Jenny Betty love you.
What's going on, Queen Booski?
So much love going around. It's so marvelous. Miss Kim says, when they come back with a verdict so soon, I knew they were going to clock him on all charges. Yeah. Absolutely. Regina! Hey, Regina! The Juice Radio and Talk Show is in the space. Hello. Miss Kim says, yes, he can still run. The Constitution needs an amendment that will prohibit convicted felons from running for president. Absolutely. And from what people are saying, it looks like if he does get into office, they're going to try their best to push things to make sure he stays in office till he go to glory.
Right.
That's what they're trying to do, which is super scary. So we got to do what we got to do, y'all. They ain't gonna play none of the games. Latoya says that man ain't going to nobody's jail. And see, that
was going to be my next question. Do you think he's going to jail? I honestly don't think he will. I really don't.
Me neither. I think people are going to do a lot of things to try to make him broker than he already is, which will make America broker than they already are, because so many people give so much money to him. God bless them.
Right.
People, really liquidating all of their funds for that man. It's sad. I hear of, children of these parents that are doing that. They're saying like they're giving all their money to I'm just so happy that I don't have parents like that, because I'd be so concerned.
You got parents with good. I ain't gonna say that. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan, for respecting other people's parents.
Yeah.
Miss Kim says my CEO has had meetings with President Biden and VP Harris. She says his intentions are legitimate. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for that little bit of information, Miss Kim.
He wants to right some wrongs. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I was hoping for. Of course, we all hope, but we.
Right. You can all hope
sometimes
for
we have
the best.
Yeah, but sometimes we have to sit in reality. But thank you so much, Miss Kim. We appreciate your insight. God bless you.
Yes.
Hold on, let me do this some more.
Yes, I feel like I have to do my mouth.
Give her due.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Respect, honey.
Respect. Miss Kim, I don't know why. I feel it in my shoulder. I can't wait till we meet you in person so we can bow.
The name says it all, Miss Kim. That's all it is. And I hope you're not offended by it whatsoever, because it's all in love.
I think I might even curtsy and all that stuff. I can't wait.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we're going to have to dress up for her.
Yes.
Dress up and just look right for her.
Where's my suit and tie, honey? Okay.
I need to have
my button up.
I need to have a dress with a bustle and everything. Just really good.
Yes, volume. That's what we need for that for that occasion, honey.
And maybe white gloves.
Yes. Okay, but please do not put no black stockings into no white shoe. Okay,
no, I'm not.
That's what we're not gonna do.
I'm high class. Okay, I'm high class like a meal. Don't do me. Okay. High class.
Kennedy Davenport. I have to say this. Kennedy Davenport. This is where I got this from. Kennedy Davenport from RuPaul's Drag Race was on the Pit Stop, which is a review show for RuPaul's Drag Race, official review show for the RuPaul's Drag Race, and she was talking about another queen, and she said, "Why do you have any color stocking going into an effing white shoe? Okay, any color stocking." Going in, she had purple stockings going into a white shoe. Her whole outfit was purple, but she had a white shoe on. It was a mess. Go ahead, Jennifer.
I love Kennedy Davenport.
Don't you?
I do.
Okay.
Just real grown woman.
After a long night of hooking, honey. Okay. Trey didn't like the session, honey. Okay, so he good at me.
Okay.
But you know, I didn't die.
Hence this moment right here. Okay?
I crystallized.
I rose.
And now I'm
like a phoenix.
Fabulous drag queen, ready for the runway. Kennedy is an icon, honey.
Okay. Smaller with Aaron D says, waiting to see what time he has to serve, if he has to serve any.
If he doesn't,
shall see. But I believe this will stack onto whatever he's going to do. Miss Kim says, "Stop it." She laughing. You deserve it. I feel, once again, I feel you ain't getting enough. That's why we got to give it to you. I feel much though.
Overflow.
Woo! Miss Kim says, "I'm not offended. I'm flattered. Y'all are too cute."
Wonderful. I'm so glad.
Smaller with Eredy says, "There are fireworks in my neighborhood right now. Looks like the neighborhood is celebrating tonight." Jeez Louise. In Philly, that sounds about right.
Wow. That's why Aaron's our girl, because she's from Philly, honey. We love us some Philly folk, honey.
Yes.
Also, another political thing that I wanted to talk about last week, but I didn't get a chance because we had other topics to discuss. Supreme Court Justice Alito. There was an upside down flag that was pictured outside of his main home. And there was also another flag concerning Trump that was pictured outside his Virginia vacation home. And he blamed it all on his wife. And he is refusing to recuse himself from any January 6 cases that come to the Supreme Court. Justice Clarence Thomas is also refusing to recuse himself. We all know his wife, Jenny Thomas, is real into the whole Trump thing. And they feel like they should not be lending their opinions to any cases that are related to Donald Trump or January 6th.
Is there any way for somebody else to sat him down? Is there any way? Like, do they just have to recuse themselves?
They have to recuse themselves. There's no entity that is over the Supreme Court. They kind of govern themselves and make up their own rules for themselves. But were you shocked or surprised to see that man had an upside down American flag flying outside of his home? And this was right after the election, when people were actually doing it for real. I don't know what took so long for this picture to come out. And then he blamed it on his wife.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me, girl.
Those two are bedfellows, okay? Y'all on the same page. Now, I do understand that two people in a marriage can be on two different sides. Because at one point, don't tell nobody. Y'all keep this to yourselves, okay?
Okay.
Please don't tell nobody. But my parents, they were on opposite ends. But they didn't let that, messed up their relationship. And also, one wasn't putting one sign out in the yard and one putting another sign out in the yard. Like, it wasn't like that. For him to just blame his wife for things, if you're putting stuff that represents your house in front of your house, that means the whole house feels the same.
Right. And you're supposed to be the man of the house, the head of the house. But you're allowing this to, because as soon as that went up, it will be your job, if you don't agree with that, to have it taken down immediately.
Yes,
but,
because
he didn't see fit.
Because to the world, it represents the both of y'all. If you put it outside in front of your house,
outside of your house, Justice Alito, your house. Okay.
Shoot, Aunt Lee's here. Say hey.
Hi, Aunt Lee.
Antley says, can a convicted felon run for president? Things that make you go, yeah, but they
Yeah,
can.
it's
Certainly
crazy.
can. Ms. Kim says, Supreme Court justices can be impeached, but an impeachment with this current Republican majority house won't happen.
Hmm.
Mm, 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 mm. Bianca says, happy Thursday, smiling with Aaron D, Miss Kim, the Juice Radio and Talk Show, Latoya W, and Dustin. Uh, Antley says, two shall become one.
Okay.
And that's what happens in marriage.
One flesh,
So if
honey.
one does one thing, and if the other one don't agree, maybe y'all shouldn't have it represent your house in front of the house.
Okay, in front of the house on a flagpole. Child.
That's an automatic. Oh wow, that house believes this. I would never say, oh, I wonder which one of them feels that way.
No, everybody in the house, your kids too,
Yep.
because they will attribute that to your entire family.
Your entire
All
family. So
residents.
no, these are just one of those moments where people, they're peeing on your leg, but saying it's raining. Like,
Right.
come on. I
No,
felt that
no.
warmness coming from you. This is ridiculous.
I saw the yellow coloration, honey. Okay.
Okay, you need to up your water intake.
Okay.
All right. Regina says hello to Bianca. Bianca says hello to Antley. And Regina said, did y'all check the like button on JoJo's video? I did. Y'all better click that like button, y'all. Thank you so much, Regina. Miss Kim says, what kind of man is he to throw his wife under the bus like that? You know what?
He ain't no man. That's the issue.
Either that or she said, just blame me. Don't worry about it.
That's probably what she said. I'm sure that's probably what she said.
Because I'm telling you, I've said that plenty of times when Tyrone didn't feel when Tyrone ain't feel like being out and about, or he need to blame someone. So just say it's me. Say I made you.
Yeah.
Shoot. All right, go ahead.
Child. Oh, anyways, so along with going on with this whole Diddy story. So Dame Dash, famed, I don't know, what is he a producer? I don't think he's a producer. Music executive, I'll say. He was a music executive. Yes. He was asked while he was getting his haircut, by the way, what he thought of the whole Diddy situation going down. And, he of course has respect for Diddy, but he said he has 2 daughters. And if he had seen any man putting his hands on his daughters, then they will no longer be in the land of the living. So he has issues with Diddy. Also, Notorious B.I.G.'s mother, Valletta Wallace, Wallace. She said she wants to slap the daylights out of him. I'm so glad that people are coming out and giving their thoughts, their genuine thoughts, on a man with such power and such acclaim. But feeling free to speak their minds on this particular situation. Did this surprise you? It didn't surprise me that Dame Dash was going to say something because, he's always going to take his opportunities to get into the spotlight with anything that he has to say. Not saying that he's like a clout chaser or anything. I don't want to put that on him, but he's just very open with his opinions. So
I'll agree with that.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on Dame Dash saying what he said? Because I would expect for most Black men to have the same sentiments that Dame Dash would have. I have a daughter, and if I see any man putting his hands on my child, it's over. It's done got it.
I understand the sentiments, but a part of me, when I heard that, a part of me was like, why? I had to ask the question. I agree with what he's saying, and I hear him, and I believe it's true, But why does it have to take you having a daughter to have that kind of reaction?
Yeah.
That was my first question. And also, my eyebrow went up even further. Hold on, let me put my eyebrows up some more.
Okay.
My eyebrow went up even further because he's a part of the club.
Right.
He's not necessarily a part of it now, but he was a part of it.
He was in that circle.
And let's be real. Every rumor that has been passed down to us regular folk, he heard first.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why some people are so surprised. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Including Miss Wallace. No shade, no shade, no shade. But, it's just kind of bothers me that now that you actually have a video of him doing something, now's the time to feel away.
But I will say, speaking on something that you really don't have much evidence on, it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
speak your truth concerning that particular situation because you don't know whether it's actually true or not. So I think that's why that video gave people the freedom to speak
Mm-hmm.
openly about what their thoughts are concerning it, because that just makes it so much easier because now we know for a
True.
fact that he actually did it.
Because we
So we
saw
can
it.
all give our authentic opinions on that happening. So
And you know what?
um,
On top of that, I also kind of found it weird because I've watched plenty of videos. You like with TikTok, the algorithm will give you what you need. But I saw plenty of videos talking about, wow, he really did that. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? As if that was the only thing that he did. I was thinking like, why aren't people considering what could have been happening behind closed doors if that's what he did out where their cameras were?
Right, right. And I don't know if I announced this last week, but 50 Cent has sold the rights to his surviving
Mm-hmm.
Diddy documentary. He sold it to Netflix. And the word was it's going to be coming to us sooner than later. Not sure exactly what that means. I'm assuming that means before the end of the year. I'm hoping
Mm-hmm.
that means before the end of the year because I know that I have only surface level information as far as what's going on with that whole thing. And so I'm expecting to learn a whole lot of stuff that I had no idea of whatsoever. Just like with R. Kelly, I didn't learn as much with R. Kelly, but we learned a lot. We didn't know that he was keeping people in their rooms.
Yeah, we
We
were
didn't
able to
know
see it
how
through their eyes, the actual victims
exactly.
that were in their eyes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So there's that. Famed
Oh wait,
musicians.
hold on. I'm sorry. I was just
Oh,
gonna say, I wonder how many people are actually ready to speak because like how many people still living off of him. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
like when it was R. Kelly, right?
Hmm.
You know, the only people that were living off him were the people that's still in the house and maybe some of the managers and stuff like that. But
Right.
it's like, I wonder how many people are actually going to speak, knowing that their life, is going to be changed dramatically because of the money.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know if I'm surprised, but we haven't heard from those two women who were supporting R. Kelly and who were his girlfriends at the time. We haven't heard from them in a very, very long
And I want
time.
to
But
give God the glory
right.
because
Yes,
we don't need to hear no more. Okay.
exactly.
I hope your life is better and better and better.
Exactly.
Just keep on doing that. Bianca says real quickly, and he's upset that the people actually saw it. Yes.
Hmm.
Uh, he thought that he got rid of it, but I don't know why. But I don't know why. Oh yeah. Um, he has videos to produce on Mad Day. What's that? So that fact. So the fact that I don't know how to read. Hold on, I can read. I'm just getting these words together because there are a lot of
Okay.
words. So the fact that he thought it wouldn't happen to him is mind-boggling. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, the videos exist. What makes you
Hmm.
think that that we weren't going to see it?
But when you have that type of God complex and you feel as though you're invincible, then you'll do things recklessly, like he had been doing. And when you feel like you ain't gonna get caught, you're gonna do whatever it is that comes to your mind that you
Whatever
want
you
to
want.
do that will please whatever it is that you're trying to do. So it is what it is. But in other news, famed musician Sean Kingston, he has been arrested in California for fraud charges following a raid on his Florida home. And he's also facing 10 new fraud and theft charges. In Florida, he allegedly stole nearly $500,000 worth of jewelry. Um, I can't say that this surprises me much. With Sean Kingston, he had a hit, "Beautiful Girls." I don't know if he had too many other songs that
One.
that that were that were popular. I can't recall any other songs right now, but it seems to me that he was trying to upkeep his lavish lifestyle using illegal needs, using illegal ways of achieving that. I hope justice is served in this case. I do feel a little bad for him because this is the only reason why he's in the news right now because of these charges. I would hope that it would be something more positive for him to be notarized or have something of notoriety going on. But what did you think? Because you said you wanted to speak on this. What did you think when you saw this?
Absolutely. This did not come to me as a surprise.
Okay.
He's famous for that one song, and he did a couple other songs or whatever.
Hmm.
And when he had that jet ski wreck, and that was it. And so you start to wonder, how is his name still being spoken as if he has stuff like, around Soldier Boy and other people that have long money. Like Soldier Boy, he was actually a writer. He did things himself. He made his millions by himself in the
Right.
beginning. So it's
Hmm.
like, I understand why he still has long money, but I've always wondered, what in the world is Sean Kingston doing to remain in the money? We don't know what business he's doing. All we know is that he's a known jewelry taker.
Jury thief.
Teeth, honey. So I'm not surprised of any of this. And yes, Bianca says, wait, him and his mom is arrested now? Yes, both of them arrested. She said, how'd I miss that? I don't know, girl. Maybe you were napping. Um Bianca said, one, just one hit.
Yeah, just
One
one hit.
hit. And he has, like I said, he has, like, other songs, because that hit did come with an album. But
Right.
he did tour, but who's looking for him at the tours? You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen him on nobody's way back in the way back tour circuit, have you?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. How he making money though? You see the mansion that he living in?
No, no, I didn't.
Some of the pictures from the raid was
Oh,
showing, with the helicopter over a beautiful big old mansion that had like another house over here. Like, oh my gosh, it's really nice. Just for just
wow.
him and his mama.
Wow.
But how? What money? And
How?
but I knew,
Houseway.
okay, but I knew what money it was from jump.
Okay, it wasn't his.
From thieving. That's what it was. Go ahead.
I got a couple shout outs that I want to give out. Shout out to Usher. Usher will be receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award at this year's BET Award. So shout out to Usher for getting that, and also happy birthday this week to Gladys Knight. I have to say, I really didn't appreciate her voice until I really started listening to If I Were Your Woman and those
Yes,
live versions of If I Were Your Woman. And because when I saw her on stage with Patti LaBelle and Dionne Warwick, I used to think like, wow, I'm surprised that they will put Gladys Knight up there with her, but she deserves to be up there with those
absolutely.
women because her voice is golden. Her
One of a
voice is
kind,
golden,
iconic.
and she's one of those rare people who got plastic surgery done, but got it done right. And it doesn't look like it's plastic surgery, although we know what it is. She looked good.
She
She
doesn't she
looked
she doesn't look snatched. She
right.
looks gathered, assisted
Yes.
in a
Yes.
way.
Assisted. I
Yes.
love that assisted. She's been
Just
assisted.
assisting.
Absolutely. So shout out to Gladys Knight, living your best life, girl. I'm sure she's still touring out there. So shout
Well,
out
what you gonna do?
to
And also, I just wanted to say out loud, I think Usher needs to hurry up and get all the awards that he can get before people start digging into his life as well. I'm a little nervous for, for him. I'm happy he's getting his awards now, because Lord knows.
see. I would think that because his mother had been he had been under his mother's wing for so long that he
Hmm.
would have stayed away from those types of things. But at the same time, he was hanging out with Diddy when he was like 10 or 11 years old.
Because of his
So
mother.
because of his mother. So I would hope that my fellow Libra brother will steer clear of all of those types of things. And that's all that I can do at this moment. I just hope um,
Mm.
that nothing toward has happened in his life or he has done anything toward to anybody else.
Yeah, because people are people are trying to spill his tea more and more, try to make it more known.
Wow.
But let's move on. Well, go back. Miss Kim said the mansion was probably rented. Agreed.
Okay.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. Because we don't know how to do right with money. And money's so fleeting sometimes, especially when you're stealing. Bianca says, nope, ain't been on no tours. Y'all know that's my lane, music-wise. And he hasn't been featured in Noun concert that I've been to.
Okay. Noun concert. How she spell that?
She said, she spelled that Naun, 9. I love it. Clear Faith Christian Ministries says
that's Pastor Miller.
Yes, I do know.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know you do. What's going on, Pastor Miller?
Grace and peace, Jojo and like other Leo. Grace and peace out to you as well.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
Okay, everybody saying hello to everybody, and Pastor Miller says hello to everybody. And to wait, hold on, let me just say it out loud. He said, "Greetings, Aaron, and shout out to my fellow Libra brother."
I didn't know you were a Libra. Okay, Pastor Miller. Shout out to Libra gang. I'm wearing this Libra necklace that Jennifer got me for Christmas this past Christmas.
Yeah, but you gotta put your hand behind it so people can actually say it a little bit. It's cute though.
I don't.
It's cute.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
It's there, yeah. So shout out to Team Libra in the house. Shout out to Team Libra in the house, Pastor Miller. I always get excited when I find out people are Libras. That's just my thing. But anyway, so Pizza Hut has revealed a new menu item. It's called a cheeseburger melt. Now, I actually haven't seen the cheeseburger melt, but I'm pretty sure I know what it looks like. It's like one of those patties that's got cheese and burger stuff in it. So excuse me. And
oh Lord,
in their commercial for it, they seem to have someone who looks like the Hamburglar from McDonald's, or someone from McDonald's that's actually eating this cheeseburger melt.
I've even seen another one where somebody looked like the Burger King in there too.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was really interesting. So I would not be interested in this particular menu item because I hate cheese on my burgers. I do not want cheese on my burgers. Give me the junior bacon cheeseburger with no cheese. No cheese. I just feel like cheese ruins my experience of eating a burger. I feel like it overtakes the taste of everything else because all I taste is cheese when I'm eating a cheeseburger. So I won't be tasting it. Jennifer, are you interested in this cheeseburger melt?
No, but I'm gonna tell you what I am interested in.
What?
Child, they got a thing where you can get one of those melts and a side.
Okay.
So you could get like a melt, a half a melt, or a whole melt, and like a side, like some fries. Can't believe it. Fries.
They have fries at Pizza Hut?
Yes, you can get fries, or you can get 4 boneless wings, which is basically 4 chicken nuggets.
Let's be real.
And that comes in a thing, and it's less than $10 with a drink.
Wow.
You can also get a personal pan pizza, 4 boneless wings, or some fries and a drink. Ain't that something? That's what I'm interested in. I don't care about that other stuff. Pastor Miller said his birth date is 10/2.
Okay, all right. October Libra. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what? I'm the only September Libra that I know. I think I'm the only September Libra that I know of. All the Libras that I know are all born in October.
I think you're right. He says we lead a balanced life. If you don't know, now you know.
That's it. That's it right there.
Bianca says they also have that $6.99 box. See, we on the same page, Bianca.
Okay.
That's exactly what we're talking about. $6.99 box, so you can get a melt or a pizza with wings, or a pizza melt with wings or fries. Y'all know I love me some food now.
We do.
We do know.
We do.
Know that. Bianca says, I just said that, Jen. That meal be buzzing. You already had it? I haven't purchased it yet. Anyway, LaToya said, what? Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
My favorite item at Pizza Hut is the box dinner. It's not the big box dinner because that's the one that comes with 2 pieces, but the box dinner that comes with the pizza, breadsticks, and
Pizza.
cinnamon sticks.
That's a
That
classic.
that's what I love. Because
Miss Kim.
I feel like they have the best breadsticks. I feel like they now, as far as their marinara sauce, they do have the best marinara sauce, at least in my opinion. They just
Mhm.
don't give you enough of it. Because they give you a small
They be
little
playing us
thing
to our
of
face.
marinara, child, and then want to charge a couple cents for an extra. Y'all got some nerve.
Nerve. And I'll have to say a close second has to be Little Caesars because
Absolutely.
that different the taste, that
Always
taste
comes
of
in the
their bread.
clutch.
Come
Always comes
on.
in the clutch. Because, I love me some cheese bread from Cece's Pizza. That's the best cheese
They
bread
do.
in the
It's light,
world.
fluffy, and crispy and cheesy all at the same
And when
time.
it's fresh, honey, it's everything. But their cheese sticks are the closest
Sometimes
thing
that's the only
to
thing I
that.
eat at CC's is them cheese sticks.
Okay, got me 2 or 3 plates of it. Okay, piled
Jonathan.
up.
So in Jesus' name, when I come out there to Columbia, we got to go because we ain't got no CC's near us. We got to
Oh,
drive and
wow.
drive if we want to go to a CC's,
Oh,
but
no.
we got to make that happen. Miss Kim says, Jonathan, what is your birthday? My mom's a Libra. She also hates cheese on her burger.
Okay. Yes, my birthday is September 30th. I was actually supposed to be born in October, but I came a little bit early. So yes, September 30th is my birthday.
Bianca says, I sure have. Me and my manager had it 2 weeks ago. That's a meal deal for you. I'm about to cuss. I'm so excited about getting it for myself.
Okay, child. So out of nowhere, Alfonso, and please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing his last name, Ribeiro. He played Carlton in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. His last name is spelled Ribeiro, Ribeiro, I'm assuming. So he made the statement concerning these two. Oh, so someone tweeted that Tyler Perry needs to revamp Alfonso's career. I just know he could. And Alfonso responded by saying, I don't need or ever want that man to do anything for me. I have to say that I can't say that I was shocked when I heard this, but I found it was intriguing to me. I don't know if I don't think he has anything against Tyler Perry himself, but maybe the content that Tyler Perry creates, he doesn't necessarily agree with it, and he possibly does not find it entertaining. Which a lot of African Americans feel that way about Tyler Perry. Some people feel like he doesn't show the best side of those of us as African Americans. But in my opinion, Tyler Perry shows the real side of us as African Americans. He wouldn't be able to do it if it weren't true. And it wouldn't have that effect on people if it weren't true. However, I feel no ill will towards Alfonso for making this statement. He feels the way that he feels about the man. It's a touchy subject, Jennifer. What were your thoughts when you heard he had this statement?
First of all, I need to reiterate. Latoya says that cheesy bread be bussin'. And
okay,
hold on, stay up there now. I wholeheartedly agree. Bussin' cheese bread.
Okay.
But this is coming from a man that has never been black enough for the black community.
Exactly.
So I did not I didn't feel a way because I'm not surprised.
Right.
He's basically said out loud in the open that, y'all African Americans can't do nothing for me. Y'all never wanted me in the first place. And, y'all ain't getting me employed and stuff like that. So now, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And to be honest, though, he could help get him back on somebody's TV because he did that very same thing. I don't know if you remember that one dude that used to be on. So I know y'all know who I'm talking about from the Cosby Show.
He was pictured working at Trader Joe's.
Yes. And Tyler Perry got him some work and now he's on shows again, like working again. It's like this is what people do that's in their feelings from past trauma to basically stifle themselves from opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and oh, here it go. Latoya said Ribeiro. That's how it's
Ribeiro. Okay.
pronounced.
Thank you so much, Latoya.
And like he basically put his foot in his mouth. And for all we know, there may not be another dancing show that he can host.
Okay. But you know, he did good on Dancing with the Stars. He was a really good host for it as well. I think Tyra Banks is hosting it now. But yes, he did very well on that show. We all knew that he could dance.
He's a
So
great host
yes.
as well. But we don't know if he wants to act again. Never. I don't know. We don't know what he's doing in his life to continue to make money. Who knows? Maybe he's doing a Sean Kingston. But at the very
I wouldn't expect him to.
I'm not. I'm just playing. But you know, we really can't knock opportunity away from us, because for all we know, he might not even be trying to place him on any one of his productions. He would just place it or get a word in elsewhere for him.
Right. Because you know he has influence.
Yes, and he also has his own studios. For all we know, for people to use his studios, like, hey, I have my friend, you know, he can act. You know him, don't you? You know? Okay. But once again, this is just a time where people just knock money out of their own hands. God bless him, though. I hope he finds peace. That's my hope for him.
I would love to see him in a dramatic role, because I feel like he would be able to do that very well.
And you know who would have given him a chance? Okay, go ahead.
Well, do we have some comments to read?
Yeah, Miss Kim says mom's birthday is 9/27. Her mom's birthday.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. Another September Libra.
Bianca Edwards says, my favorite character from Fresh Prince, Ebony and Ivory. I have mixed feelings about this because he's never made a bold statement like this before. He actually has, Bianca. He has. Which makes me feel the way I feel now, because he's shown that, once again, it has bothered him or put him in an unhappy space for not being accepted by African Americans. So,
but we really don't know what that does to people.
No.
And it
don't make him happy, though. That's what I see.
Oh, right. It will affect you. I will say this: Chris Darden, who was one of the prosecutors on the O.J. Simpson trial, the way that the African Americans turned on him for being on that prosecutorial team was ridiculous. Not for the same reasons that Alfonso was kind of shunned away by the African American community, but when those types of things happen, it feels like your own people have turned their backs on you. And where do you go from there? Like, where do you go from there? It's like, thing.
But sometimes when we're going through, the negative voices are so much louder than the positive.
They always are. They always are.
And I believe that's really what happened to him. And once again, I hope he finds peace. Yeah. Bianca says Alfonso was working, though. He's doing game shows and versus acting. So I don't know why people think he need to be put on anyway. I do agree. He does do the shows and stuff like that. And because that Dancing with the Stars really put him out there again. Right. It really did. Yeah. It worked out for him. And to be honest, there's a chance that he might not be interested in acting like that. Maybe he much rather do the hosting. So, you know, we never know. We never truly know. That's what I say. Latoya says, did he say that? Did he say what reasons? Did he say what he said for other reasons? No.
I don't know. Well, the only reason that he said it was because someone added him on Twitter and said that Tyler Perry could revitalize his career. So I'm assuming if he had not been asked that question, or if he had not been included in that tweet, he would have not had anything to say concerning it, at least publicly. We don't know what
he's been pretty sassy about that.
But, you know.
Bianca Edwards says, and put a name on it. Yeah, he said it absolutely. He made sure to say that. Bianca said, I've never heard him call out anyone directly. Let me hush and do my research. Yeah, I don't think he's ever called anyone out like this per se, I think, but he has certainly shown disdain for how things have been with the African American community.
Understandable. It is understandable. So we're going to touch a subject now that I don't think really has been touched on JoJo Speaks, but I did want to speak on it. So activist Quanell X was filmed giving his thoughts on the fact that a teacher was terminated because she was recording OnlyFans content in the classroom. Now, those of you who those who are not connected with the OnlyFans thing, is sort of kind of a thing.
Are you connected with it?
Why would you ask that to be on my show?
I was just wondering, because you sound like you're connected. The way you were talking, I just had to ask just to make sure I understood.
I'm not answering that question, okay?
Okay.
And that should give you your answer. Anyways, and
so
there's this there's a certain thing with OnlyFans content creators where they like to do certain things in public places. I don't know if this gives them more views. I don't know if that's a popular thing to do. But these people are doing these things in public places, and if you're going to be a content creator, why not do it in the privacy of your own home and not out in the middle of the street? Someone on YouTube, Nico's Aesthetics, he tends to speak on on these types of topics, and he talked about someone who was doing something on a train or something of that nature in New York. It was ridiculous. So if we don't, why do these things publicly in public places where you could actually, your job might be on the line, and you can lose your way of taking care of yourself, of your way of earning, by just getting a couple likes or getting more subscribers or whatever the case might be to your OnlyFans. Does this surprise you, Jennifer, that people are taking these steps to make content and to popularize this whole public indecency type of situation? Because I don't need to see you on the street humping. I really don't need to see that in person.
It's actually a fetish, Jonathan. People like to.
Yeah, I do understand.
People like to do it out in the open, as well as see people doing it out in the open. But here's the thing: just like with freedom of speech, you have just like you have a right to that, you have a right to the consequences.
Yes.
So if this is what you want to do it to your heart's content. But if you get arrested for indecent exposure, if you get arrested, or if you lose your job, if you lose your OnlyFans, if you lose things for doing what you know you should not be doing, because you want to walk on the wild side,
because it's illegal. It is illegal. Indecent exposure, illegal.
It's difficult for me to feel sorry, because this is the position that you put yourself in. I think we have a generation that doesn't like consequences.
Yes.
that doesn't believe that consequences should be applied to them. So maybe it's because I'm millennial. I believe Jonathan is millennial adjacent, because he grew up with me. He knows so much. It's difficult for me to feel away. It's difficult for me to care, because these are the positions you put yourself in, and that's why I don't care.
Exactly. And that's how I feel a lot of times on these 90 Day Fiance type shows. When people want to get on TV, so they'll get into a relationship just so they can have clout. And then once the relationship doesn't work out, you sitting there on the phone with your mama in the car, Liz, and you crying, talking about I never thought that he would do this to me. And no, you got with this man because you saw him on 90 Day Fiance with this other woman when it didn't work out, and you felt like, I can get on TV and I can pretend to like this man, and we can do whatever. What happened was he canceled their wedding. And she found out by the preacher letting her know that the wedding was canceled. She didn't hear from him. She heard it from the preacher. And so she was crying. She had left Arkansas, which is where they were living. She was in the car. She was on the phone crying and boo-hooing with her mama. And
Oh,
it's like,
girl.
I felt no sympathy for her whatsoever. Because if you had ever seen Ed and Liz together, I didn't see no love between them whatsoever. And that seems to be the case. I won't say for a majority of those couples, because I do see love with a lot of the couples on there. But for that percentage of couples who are just there for the TV, just there for the cameras, just there for clout, I really can't get into your situation. I find it hard to be invested in your
Care.
storyline, because it's your intentions are not authentic. And when your intentions are not authentic, I can't get behind it at all.
And also, let's think about it. Even those people that's where it seems like there's some kind of love there. Let's be real. The majority of it is love, in love with a thought process, in love
Right.
with having someone, not each other,
In
in
love
love
with
with a
an
dream.
idea.
Yeah,
Yes. A
man.
fantasy.
Absolutely. These are the fantasies that we give ourselves so that we can, I don't know. But yeah. Mm. But I wanted to talk some more about Alfonso because people
Oh,
continue to
oh,
talk
okay.
about it. Um let's see. Alfonso has publicly declared that he prefers the company of blondes.
Okay. And Miss Kim, let us know what your zodiac sign is, because I don't think I know what it is. I would love to know what your
And
zodiac
he
sign
needs to
is,
be
Miss Kim.
aware.
It's essential. It is essential. Oh
I heard
wow.
him. I'd laugh. I think I'd laugh. It was Virgo. I'm thinking Virgo. What you guessing?
I don't know, because I'm not getting fire sign from Miss Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I would go along go along the lines with Earth signs, so I'll just say Capricorn, and
Okay.
give a Capricorn gift.
I'm
Oh
excited.
no, Taurus.
Taurus.
I see Taurus, Miss Kim. But let us know. I hope you're not offended by our guesses, because some people take that zodiac stuff to
Yeah.
heart. You know,
We just guessing.
I'm just guessing, just guessing.
All right. Let's see. Tyrone says, wasn't Alfonso a host of the funniest America's Funniest Videos? Yes.
Yes, he was after Bob
Latoya, they
Saget.
laughing. Absolutely. Yeah, he was right after Bob
Yeah,
Saget.
when they rebooted it, I think they rebooted the show.
Not after Bob Saget, because it was that other dude, Caucasian fellow, that did it after that, and then it was Alfonso.
Okay, okay.
Oh, rest in heaven, Bob. Kim says, oh wait, oh, I already said that. Everybody said hello to Tyrone. Hey Tyrone, welcome.
Hey, Tyron.
Latoya says, no, y'all not getting what I'm saying. Other reasons. No, he didn't give any other reasons as to why.
He just made that statement and left it at that.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody saying hello. Smiling with Aaron D says, not answering is the answer. So you're not on. All right. Bianca Edwards says, and I think that people are stuck on his Carlton and don't see him in a different role, like Hillary. She said the same thing. I think he don't think that's fair. I believe that, but I believe the woman that played Hillary is more black than he is, and I'll tell you why.
Agreed. And she was in major pain too. So there
Yeah,
you go.
she was real African American. Look,
Yes, she was.
though she has, extra racist going on in there, but they had that one
Mm-hmm.
drop rule. But think about where he started. He was started, doing the Michael Jackson dances. He had a whole tape showing people how to do how to break dance, you know what I'm saying? And you get your own commemorative cardboard to do the dancing on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, he was on, I forget which family sitcom it was, but he was an African American fellow with a best friends with a white fellow.
Oh, okay.
And of course, it wasn't like an Afrocentric situation. It was, more Caucasian in there. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like just looking at what he's been doing in the industry, it never lended over to African Americanness, but that doesn't make him any less black than others. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
But hey, Bianca says that they stuck him to only roles that like that because he did them so well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where his irritation came from, in my opinion.
I mean, when you do it well, you tend to get typecasted, and that's just the nature of Hollywood. That's what happens.
Miss Kim says Alfonso has worked with TP. He directed episodes of the Meet the Brown sitcom.
Wow.
So maybe he feels that way because he didn't want to work with him again.
Wow. Thank you for that insight, Miss Kim. I had no idea.
Once again, thank you. All right. Tyrone says, where are the snacks? Lord have mercy. Looking for snacks again. Bianca gave Tyrone a cookie and a wing. There to go. TD McCullum, happy Thursday. And he's saying, hello, how you doing? God bless. Okay. All right. Latoya, okay, yeah. They're speaking to each other. He still is. It's a he. I don't know if he's hosting something now. I think he's actively hosting something. I don't know what.
I'm sure he is. I wouldn't be surprised if he
Somebody do your Googles.
Okay.
Latoya says, Broski, Bianca ate it all. It's funny. Latoya says, what is my sign? We know what your sign is, Latoya. Jeez Louise. Guess who was right, Jonathan?
Oh.
You were! Capricorn, January 9th.
Awesome. Awesome. Shout out to the Capricorns. Regina's a Capricorn as well, if you didn't know.
Latoya says, Bianca, they still not getting it. Well, child, it's okay. We'll understand it better in the sweet by and by. Latoya says he was in Class Act 2. See? Yeah.
Okay.
Bianca says, that's it, Jonathan. He's mad because he was typecasted. That sounds good too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Aaron says it's my bedtime. Good night, family. Good night. Love you.
Good night, Aaron.
Love you, Aaron. Everybody says good night to Aaron. And when good night, when Aaron is saying good night, I think it's time to go to bed.
Absolutely. I just wanted to speak really quickly. Bad Boys Ride or Die is on its way. It is the fourth in this collection of Bad Boy movies. I have to say my favorite Bad Boys movie is Bad Boys 2 with Gabrielle Union. I thought that was
a really good one.
And
that what's the song? To the Flow. With
I thought you was talking about that Busta Rhymes and Khalees song, because that's my jam. I love you. I love my.
That was on that one too.
Yes.
And Nelly. We do it for fun.
Yes.
Do it for fun. So yeah, I'm excited.
You're excited about the new movie?
I'm going to see it. It's something to watch at the movies because I like popcorn. Right. I'm a little concerned about Martin.
Why?
They're saying through the press junkets he might have been having some health issues.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm going to see it though for sure. My hope is that it does have something to do with the previous one. That's my hope.
Okay. I saw the third one, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the second one.
The second one was everything.
Right. The second one was everything. It was perfect, at least in my opinion. But I thought the third one was decent. And I thought that it had a decent storyline to it. I just didn't enjoy it as much as the second one. So I will see the fourth one. I hope that it's good. I'm wondering if everyone in the comments is looking forward to it.
And to be honest, I really, really liked it because of the Miami vibes.
Yes.
It was, I enjoyed seeing all of that. And yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And wasn't one of their sons in the storyline as well? I think it was Martin's son that was in the storyline in the third one.
No, in the third one, it was a distant son from Will.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. So you want to get into me last comments before we get on out of here, Genesita?
Bianca says, it will. Will Smith's fine son is in this one with them. So hopefully, okay, it's just as good. Okay, good. Okay. Latoya says her spinoff didn't do well. Oh. And Latoya said, shake a tail feather. That's what it is. Thank you, sis.
That's it right there.
Yo, that man, I'm willing to ignore that Diddy was on that.
Okay.
That's how good that song was.
But that Busta Rhymes and Khalees song, like I just love the way Khalees says, I love you, nigga. Like that just that's it was everything to me. It really was. It really was. Khalees was perfect for that song. Perfect for that song. Black woman, honey.
Okay. And Latoya says, it does. I saw the sun is back in this one. And thank you guys for confirming. And Bianca says, thank you, bro. Wait, hold on. What did Tyrone say? Tyrone says, Latoya, so you saying Bianca had ate them all, but she saved a brother something. I think you are the one that ate it all. No, don't. No. Now they're arguing about food. Bianca says, thank you, bro. Tita McCullum, I helped her clean up the snacks that Joseph told me she left out on the pews. That was on our last video. And, and she tried to throw me under the bus.
Under the bus.
I don't feel the love.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, gosh. Latoya says, who, me?
Yes,
Anywho,
you.
Go ahead.
Oh, Jennifer, give us your social media contacts real quick before we get on out of here.
If I can find it, I might.
Okay, so if you might be delayed, then I'll go ahead and give. I
told you I found it. You want to give me a chance? Anyway, y'all follow me on Instagram, huh? And mostly TikTok. Just follow me on TikTok. At the Light of the Leo. You'll be able to find me on Instagram as well, at The Light of the Leo. And I also have my own YouTube channel, at The Light of the Leo, for YouTubes. So go ahead and subscribe. I do go live every Monday. I didn't go live last Monday because I worked 7 days in a row.
Understandable, girl.
And it was a holiday. Whew, child. So thank y'all for bearing with me on that. But yes, y'all catch me there, and we'll be posting more videos there as well. And if you want to direct message me, make sure to do that at TikTok, because that's where I bees. Jonathan.
So you guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is JoJo_speaks3020. My Facebook is Jonathan Lee. My email is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Thank you all so much for being with us tonight. This video went by really, really fast. That hour.
It did. It's an hour.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us this week. Join us next week, same time, same place, same beautiful faces. But until then, we'll say good night for now and have a wonderful weekend, y'all.
Good night.
And don't commit fraud.
Yeah.